Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. All right, fellas and fellettes, it is November 24th, and I tell you what, it is 62 degrees right now. Now at nights, we've been getting down into the 30s. I mean, we've been below freezing a couple of times. So the work with the bees is done. But Houston, we have a problem. Now, this is not something that I was expecting. I was actually expecting to shoot my video this week of me working in the shop building hive stands for the new bee yard. However, we have an issue with this hive right here. Now, the last time I was out here, this hive was light. Now, I've given this hive 3 2-gallon buckets of sugar syrup since, I don't know, October, and I can't get this hive to take any weight. I don't know whether the bees are just grabbing the sugar syrup, walking outside and spitting it on the ground. I don't know what they're doing, but I can't get them to take any weight at all. And this is it. I can't feed anymore, so I'm going to be taking that feeder bucket off of the hive today. And I've actually got feeder buckets on a couple of these other hives. I will be removing them, but everybody else is taking weight except for this hive. So the goal, well, and that hive is a little light, but we're going to see. So the goal today is to do a full inspection of this hive, find out exactly what they have in there for food, and then if I have to, I'm going to be going around to these other hives and stealing at least one frame of food from each one of these hives to give to Paul over there. We're going to steal from Peter to give to Paul. And that is the goal for today. I want to make sure that every hive in this apiary lives until spring. And right now, these two hives, they're having issues. Now, I know that hive's got a lot of food in there, so I can grab at least one frame from there. Probably one from each one of these. Everything should be good. If I can just get them 4 or 5 frames of food, then everything should be right with the world and they should make it. And it's a great day, like I said, to take advantage of this because it is just beautiful, beautiful weather out here. Not too much wind. It's not cold at all. 62 degrees. It's supposed to get to 65 today. And then, of course, the temperature is going to drop again down into the miserable range. But for right now, we're in good shape. And I think we have the weather we need to do what we need to do right here. Let me get my gear on, my smoker lit, and we're going to get into these bees. All right, so like I said, it's November 24th, and I tell you what, it's almost Thanksgiving for me. Now, by the time you see this video, Thanksgiving will have passed for you. But right now, I'm very, very thankful because I have the ability today on this beautiful November 24th, any other November 24th ever, it's always been too cold to get into a hive, especially now that I don't run the hive heaters anymore. Well, today it is a beautiful day, and it gave me the opportunity and the idea that I can actually try to save this hive by stealing some frames of honey from some of the other hives and giving it to these girls. I do have my blue painter's tape to tape up any boxes that I get into, so we don't have to worry about the bees getting drafty because they can't really propolize too much this time of year. It gets too cold, and we've been in the 30s, low 30s at night, and sometimes even below freezing already. So that has happened. But I'm very, very fortunate that I'm able to get in here and save these today. And another reason I'm fortunate is because the video I had planned today was going to be me building hive stands in my shop. But yesterday I got the wild hair at my you-know-what and decided I was going to move the shop from the garage part of my basement over into the main part of my basement so that I can turn the garage part of my basement into a honey house. Well, that's what we're going to be doing. Over the winter, we're going to be building out our honey house in there, and that is an ongoing project. But right now, I'm in no condition at all to build hive stands in there because it's a complete disaster. Anyways, let me get my gloves on. Let me get my my smoker was lit. I threw some coals from the fireplace in there and then some pine needles over top, so I don't think it's going to go out. And I think we are going to be in good shape to get in this hive and see what we can see. Let's cross our fingers and hope that it's not too bad. I don't want to steal too many frames of honey from these other hives, but I'll do what I have to do. I really want to save them. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Oh. Put the old hat on. All right, let us see. So while I do this, let me ask you a question. Has this ever happened to you? I've been keeping bees for 6 years now, and I've never not been able to get weight onto a hive. At the end of the season, I can feed them and I can really bulk them up, but these girls just don't seem interested in taking the food that I'm giving them, and I really don't know what to do. So if this has ever happened to you and you have a solution, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to know how you solve this problem, and maybe you solve it the way that I'm about to solve it, and that's stealing from Peter to pay Paul. I don't really see much of any other path out of this for me if I'm going to save this hive. I mean, I could have just let the hive die, but I don't want to do that. I've got 20 more boxes I need to fill in the spring, so I need as many hives that I can take splits from as possible. Somebody asked me how I liked these Apis gloves. These are fantastic. These Apis Tacticals are great gloves. They're light, they're easy to put on. I don't want to say I've got some tactile ability here, but I can grab a hold of things much better than I have been in the past. Oh no. But I did forget to put my glasses on. They're sitting right here next to me. So looks like we're going back into the hat. Let's see if we can do this with the gloves on. Woohoo! Look at that. Okay, here we go. Need to put our eyes on so we can actually see what's going on inside the hive. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. I can also tell you that I have been messing with the camera settings again, so I hope that the audio is going to turn out all right. I do have my shotgun mic right here, so I've got backup audio. It's not very windy. So if this does not work, we will use that audio, and maybe we'll use a little bit of both. I don't know. Let's go ahead and give these girls some smoke before we start rattling their hive. Hello. I know, you don't want me in here this time of year, I get it. Now the top box is a bucket of sugar syrup. Whether or not, there's still some, man, there's a lot of ants on there. A lot of ants on there. And you know what, they have not even touched this bucket. I can see right here that the level is to right here. This is all full. All they've taken is probably about a quart. I mean, this is terrible. Terrible, terrible. I can see the line. It's right here. All sugar syrup. They've taken about a quart of it. So let's go ahead and get this bucket off. And then look inside the hive. Oh, you know what I need? I need my frame holder. Let's get that first. All right, all right. I want to be prepared for the inspection. There we go. And that's pretty much a full bucket of syrup. Now let me get this lid off of here before those ants get down in the hive. Hello. So it is a busy hive here. Now let me make sure I don't have a queen floating around in the back. That would be the worst. Don't want to lose my queen this time of year. Okay, these are fat bees, so these are winter bees. And they look like they've got a lot going on, but it's just not heavy. It's not heavy. Let's get in and have a look. See what we can see. See what it is we can see. Get this out of here to make some space. This one here doesn't even have any drawn comb, so there's no wonder they can't store anything on that. I might have to go get them a frame that's drawn out. That's probably part of the reason. Okay, let's look here. And they have filled everything they've got right there with sugar syrup. The only problem is they don't have, oh, there's 2 hive beetles. Oh, I should have brought the Beetle Sucker 5000 with me. There's another one. Hive beetles they're going slow this time of year. Okay, bees are going slow too. I tell you, I know, worst thing ever. There's a hive beetle. I might have to go get the Beetle Sucker. That may be a thing that needs to happen today. I don't want them going into winter with hive beetles. They don't need to keep them warm. Okay, this is a very heavy frame of food. This is slap full. I think they've overfilled it. I think their problem, to be honest, is, yeah, I don't see any brood in there at all, which I don't really expect to see much this time of year. There's no pollen in the environment, and I've not given them a pollen patty. Let's give them a little bit of sugar syrup here to keep them busy. Hello, hello. No, don't chase me. Don't need to chase me. I'm your buddy. Human in the hive, human in the hive. Okay, let's look at the next frame. So they're not as bad as I thought. I guess the only problem is that I really should have done a deep dive in here a couple of weeks ago. Oh, there's a lot of brood. Holy moly, that's a lot of brood for this time of year. That's a full boat. Holy moly. Let's look at the other side. Same thing here. There's a full frame of brood. Let me see if I can find the queen. I don't think she'd be on this frame. But then again, maybe she is. We will see. I'll let you have a good look at that. That is a great frame of brood right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. That's a lot of brood going into winter with the cold temps. Let's put this back inside there. I don't want these girls to get chilled. It is still in the low 60s. Oh, see, now I've angered them. Now I've got guards jumping on me now. Let's give them a little bit more sugar syrup. We'll spray the ones in the air. They'll have to land and lick their wings. There you go. There you go. It's okay. Okay, this is another solid frame. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. There's a lot of brood on that one. And it's packed with honey. I guess they probably have what they need to survive. Oh, there's our queen. You're going back in. Don't worry. You're going back in. I'm going to go get some drawn out deeps and put them in here, and maybe I'll put the bucket back on the hive. Maybe that's the solution. Maybe I just give them some place to store the honey. And I mean, these frames aren't looking bad. That's another slab of honey right there. I think they have what they need. I think I was much more concerned than I needed to be. But one thing no, I guess it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be stealing from Peter to pay Paul, because they've got honey. Hello. Hey now. Let's not get crazy. Okay, you flyers, let's land. You got sugar syrup on your wings now. Go let your sisters clean you off. There we go. Now this is just stores. Wonder why this hive feels so light. I mean, that's all honey. That's all honey. These girls have everything they need. I don't know how I could misjudge the weight that much, because it just feels like a light hive. It still feels light. Maybe I'm stronger than I thought. Maybe all that spinach I've been eating has been doing good. I guess. I don't understand this. I thought for sure. Okay, so that is oops, I'm sorry. I gave you the old squish. Didn't mean to squish you. Purely accidental squish, not an intentional squish. Okay, look here. That's just beautiful nectar. It's over full. And then on the other side, these girls are capped. They've got plenty of food. I misjudged. Let's close this hive up and go into this one. Where do I have frames? I want to give them two more. Well, one more, because one of these is already half filled with. Well, I could let them rob out. Well, I don't want to do that either. I don't want to waste it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave status quo. We're gonna leave it alone. So while I put this hive back together, I want to ask you a question. And hey, there may not be any interest in doing what I'm about to ask, but let's find out if there's any interest. I was looking at a lot of other creators out there, and I was wondering if you would be interested if we did a Ask Me Anything Bug Farmer edition. That would be something that you would be interested in doing. Boy, I tell you what, look at these bees. They're like, what are you doing? You're messing up our hive. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was here to help. Oh, well, I'm making them angry now. Oh, goodness. Let's get the lid back on this hive. Anyways, would you be interested in doing an Ask Me Anything edition? Just you ask me some questions and I'll answer them, and maybe you can learn a little bit about me. I can learn a little bit about myself and find out exactly what it is that you want to know about me. Could be fun. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Let me know. I'm going to leave the sugar syrup off of that hive. They've got no more room. They've got plenty of food. Hey. I've got a girl putting a banana right in my face, right here. No. We don't want to do that. Here. There you go. Go eat. Go eat. She's just shooting a banana right in my face. Don't do that. Here. I can counteract. I'll see your banana and raise you some pine smoke. I win. Let me get your lid back on. Let me kill your ants. There we go. Ants are dead. They got nothing else to eat up here. I should leave you alone the rest of the season. The bucket is no longer on your hive. There you go. Life is good there. Okay. I might be emptying that bucket out on the ground and let them clean it up. Where were we? Ask Me Anything edition. Is that something you're interested in? If you want to do that, we can set it up where you can send questions to my Gmail. Don't leave them down in the comments below. That way it'll be a surprise for everybody. But if I get enough questions at my Gmail, and that's gabugfarmer@gmail, send me questions. Just make sure you have in the subject to put question. That way I'll be able to sort them out and grab all the questions, and it'll be easier for me to put it together. But I would love to sit down and maybe let you get to know me. Maybe there's some things that you want me to share that I haven't shared. I feel like I've shared a lot, but maybe not. So let's do that. And if I get enough questions, we'll go ahead and do an Ask Me Anything edition. Just send your questions to gabugfarmer@gmail, and we'll get them together and we'll do a sit down. And I'll let it all hang out. It'll be hanging. All right, let's go to the next hive. Hello. Tell you what, I was very surprised about that hive. Very, very surprised. Was not expecting that. Now these girls, well, they're about in the same boat with their syrup. They're in about the same boat. They've consumed it right to about there. I can see the shadow. So I think that's all they're going to take. Maybe we're going to get lucky. Maybe we're going to see some stuff in this hive that I'm not expecting. All right, there we go. All right. Let me get all my gear and contraptions here. Hello. Have some sugar. Have some smoke from the top. And let's see what we've got going on in here. So when I say that I'm building a honey house, oh, look at that. Oh, there's a hive beetle. Oh, you got the old Christmas squash or the Thanksgiving squash. The squash casserole. You got the squash casserole. There you go. I would say oops, but that was intentional. I'm going to move you over a little bit. Give me some more room here. Okay. All right, so now I know that this frame over here is empty. This frame right here is empty. Let's start on this side where we know that there's not a lot of bees. Ooh. Come on. So let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you without telling you. I'm going to tell you something that I'm not going to tell you. Isn't that frustrating? That's the most frustrating thing in the world. But I've got some things cooking that I can't wait to share with you. I just can't share them with you right now. Very soon, I will have some exciting news to share. And it's exciting. It's been a lot of work, but it's exciting. And I can't wait to share it with you, to be honest. All right, here we go. Now let's see what we've got. So we had 2 frames of nothing, and that's pretty much what we had in the other one. We get to the 3rd frame in. That is slap full and even has a hive beetle. Let's get the hive beetle to walk on the hive tool here. There you go. I don't have the beetle sucker 5000, but I may be able to trick you. Come on. Get up on the tool. There you go. We'll just give you the old squash right there. Boom. You got the old squash casserole too. Oh, look at you. There you are. Let's chase you right up on there. There you go. The old squasharoo. Okay. 3 hive beetles down. All right, let's have, oh, there's another one. Son of a gun. I'm gonna tear up that comb. Son of a gun. Holding on for dear life. Okay, you're done. Of capped honey on that side, an empty comb there. So if I gave them the sugar syrup, they could probably continue to fill. The question is, do I need to? And the way that this hive looks, it looks the same as the last one. I don't think I need to. Oh, I gave you the squish. A poor bee. Poor bee just got it. All right. That is a beautiful frame. And I just broke open a little bit of honey. Didn't mean to. It's not too much that they can't deal with it. Look at that. That's just a beautiful, beautiful frame. Okay. I think these girls are going to have what they need. I think they're going to have what they need. I want to see some... Well, I don't really want to see brood. I just want to see a queen. But I think if I had that much brood in that other hive, I'm probably going to have some brood here as well. Let's see. Okay, that is a lot of honey. These girls are not going to need fed either. That is, oh, there's 2 hive beetles. I need to get the beetle sucker 5000. This is not good. Well, I don't see it now. I saw it. There were 2 hive beetles on there, and now there's 1 less. Okay. And looky there. Beautiful. Let's put this away. I'm going to say that these girls have enough food. They're in good shape. We'll do a full inspection. We're here. It's a nice day. We might as well take advantage of it. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Now, I don't see any girls with pollen coming in. And there's been a little bit of pollen. For some reason, we've got a few trees blooming. I don't know why they're blooming right now. Not flowers, but brand new leaves. And I guess it's because it has been fairly cold or fairly warm up until about the last week and a half. Then the cold weather's been hitting us. We've had fires in the fireplace every night this last week. And every morning when I wake up, I stoke the fireplace. Right now, it's out with the exception of a few coals that have lived on, and they're living in my smoker right now. Oh, there's a little bit of brood right there. Look at that. Yep, they've got some brood. Let me see if I can see the queen on this frame. Oh, there she is. Son of a gun. She's right there. I'm not flipping you off. I'm just pointing. I'll point with this finger. There we are. There's our queen. She's not painted, but that's okay. She doesn't need to be painted. We're going to put her right back down in the hive. Put her right. I'm getting the banana on me. Let me counteract the banana with some pine needles and give them some sugar syrup to keep them busy. There you go. There you go. See, I give. I don't just take away. I give you manna from heaven. I bring happiness, ladies. If you can't be happy, how can you be? How can you be a bee without being happy, right? All right, let us put this lid back on. There we go. And you're not getting your bucket back, ladies. That's it. The food is gone. I will put it in an open feeder, and we will have it available for you on the back porch. All right, what else do we need to do? I guess we can remove we'll remove the sugar buckets from the rest of the hives that have sugar buckets on them. Let's do that really quick, and then we'll wrap it up. Not much of a video today. I do have something I want to say to you though, but let's get these buckets off first. Let's see if you finished up your bucket. Oh, Oh, they finished up their bucket for sure. Either they finished it up or they've been robbed out. Oh, they have not been robbed out. They finished it. And we have a hive beetle. Kersplat, you're going in another bug. Let's go ahead and put your lid on. You're done. That's what you get for the season. Let me feel you. Yeah, you've got enough. You'll live. All right, that bucket's empty. Take the bees off of it. There we go. I guess the worst part about beekeeping this time of year is I've got to clean up the mess that I make. As I peel stuff off and throw it on the ground, like this hive body, I've got to come back and pick it up after I'm done making the video. I probably could be more organized when I'm doing this and take it off and set it over there and stack it up, or I don't have time for that. Sometimes I'm just a little impatient. Okay, we have a little bit of syrup left in there, but these girls are, okay, they're heavy. They've got what they need. Okay, you're done. You're done. All right, let's go to the last one here. This is a nice 10 framer here. That's what I hope to be running in this bee yard next year, is all 10 frame if I can. I may have to have a couple of 8 frame going, but okay, what are we doing here? This is empty. Oh, this hive is slap full. They don't need anything else. There we go. Jump up to the other hives there. So this is the last one that's got a sugar bucket on it. None of the other hives do. This is the last one. And they were a little lean last time. However, they've not taken their sugar syrup. It's right here. Well, no, they've taken about 2/3 of it. I'm wrong. Let's see what we have here for weight. Okay, they're a brick, so they're done. Is that sugar syrup? That's sugar syrup right there. That's not good. Their inner covers. We're gonna have to take this inner cover off for a second. Well, you know what? It's propolised. There's a poor bee that's covered in sugar crystals. That's not good. I'm really surprised the ants are not on this hive. I mean, I've basically, the bucket has leaked sugar syrup. This whole corner is filled. Let's see if it's running down the front. And it's running down the front. You can see the girls right there. They're there licking it up as it goes to the ground. And it's dripping down on the ground too. Son of a gun. I wonder if that bucket has just been leaking out the entire time. This bucket here may be that may be a goner. I'm gonna have to look at that bucket. Let me set this bucket over aside. I don't want to reuse this until I've fully inspected it. So let's move it over here. Let's put the lid on these girls before they start flying. There you go. There you go. Oh. There you go. It's winter. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, before I sign off the way that I normally sign off, I want to take an opportunity before Thanksgiving for me. For you, Thanksgiving was yesterday, and you're knee-deep in Black Friday right now and shopping and burning up all that money. But anyways, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of the folks who come in here every week and watch my videos. I really, really appreciate it. And I have to say that your comments and suggestions in the comments have helped me to become a better beekeeper, and with that, you're helping other people become better beekeepers. We try new things on this channel, and I learn a lot from you, and I hope some people have learned something from me and something from this channel, because it's kind of a team effort. We're all going through this journey together. Now, we've been through 5 seasons of beekeeping, and we're gonna be starting season number 6. This is not the last video of this season. We still have another video Friday and the Friday after that. I try to have a new video every Friday, and we'll continue to do that. But this week is a very special week because Thanksgiving for me and for you, so I wanted to make sure that I said thank you to you. I couldn't have done any of this without you. So there you go, and there you have it. So if you have enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. Leave it down in the comments below. Now, if you would like to participate in the Ask Me Anything episode, don't leave that question down in the comments. I want you to leave that question at gabugfarmer@gmail. I will get that and include it in a upcoming episode. Just make sure that if you want to take part in that, you put question in the subject line. That way I know. that it's a question, and I can just filter it out, and it'll help me to make the episode just a little bit easier. So with all of that said, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. I will try to drop a video every Friday. We do try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.